Jared?
Coach, you guys obviously find a way to scratch a point out of this one, but what, from your perspective, what went wrong there in the first?
Casual defending. That's what it was. That's it. I don't need to elaborate on it. It's pretty obvious.
Can you say about Trent coming in and giving your guys
Fantastic. I was really happy for him, like looking for anything to kind of spark our team, at that point, I mean, you'd be ecstatic if you can come back and get a point out of that. And so thinking ahead, we got back-to-back coming up. You're in a game, gives Wedgie some rest now. He comes in and he was fantastic. He did a great job for us.
With the change from the first to the second and third, what are the positives that you're taking out of this game?
Well, that's just how we got to play. That's how we got to play. That's how we do play. And you got to do it for a full 60 if you want 2 points.
Was there something that Val was doing that kind of gave you the confidence to put him on that top power play unit, or were you just trying to shake it up?
Yes. No. He was playing great. Scores early. He was a horse on the puck early. So we're like I said, we're going to be flexible with that power play. So we make the change. I thought he was having a great game, maybe his best of the year. And then once we kind of made that change, he was doing it 5-on-5, 4-on-4, 3-on-3, power play, penalty kill. He was doing it all, So I thought he was our best player tonight. So we just decided to make the switch right away, and we figured it could possibly help both units.
There was a lot of talk about emotion for the three guys playing against their former team. How do you feel about tonight?
Well, Marty was good, yeah. After the first period, I liked our whole team. Yeah.
Considering the casual defense you talked about, was pulling Wedgie more, like you said, just to save his legs, trying to find a spark?
Well, it's part of it. Yeah, that's both part of it. But also, you need to come up with one, right? It's his job to come up with a save when we have a breakdown. And it's not like we were giving up a ton of chances in the first, but in fact, we even out-chanced him in the first, but we found ourselves in a big hole. So his job is to make sure that he's coming up with some big saves when we need them.
Victor Ellison had the second. Him and Val both had 7 shots on goal tonight. What did you think of his game? Unfortunately, not being rewarded for it.
Yeah, I like that line again. They score early. Actually, I'm not sure if he was on the ice for that one, but they did a nice job. That line's been really good for us here recently. He's finding his way on the power play, ends up making a great play on the power play goal. We shortened the bench because we needed scoring, and he was part of the guys that we kept rolling out there, and I thought he had a good night again.
Yeah.
Evan, go ahead. Evan, go ahead.
You talked the other day about Gavin Brimley's used to playing more.
Yeah.
He's starting to now see special teams unit time on both, I guess, power play and penalty.
Yeah.
What's he doing to earn those minutes, even at such a...
Well, we have some guys that don't kill. We have some guys that, we don't feel like they're our best options to help our power play. I think he is. If we're you want a young guy to get some opportunity, he's always played the power play. He's always been a super dangerous player on the power play. I like what he's doing on our power play in practice, so he's going to get some game time there. When we pick our killers, he doesn't sort of fit into the top 6, especially when we're healthy. But you get banged up, you get guys in the penalty box a little bit like tonight, some killers, and he's done a nice job through training camp, through exhibition, in the regular season, and just a couple shifts here and there. So he's the next guy up, so he's, it's just attention to detail and doing a job on penalty killer power play in the reps that you're given, and then it's up to us to evaluate him and get him in the right spot. So we have.
Eric, you good?
Points in all 8 games for your group. What does that say about this club?
Yeah, I touched on it earlier. We've been committed, to the defensive side of the game, except for, honestly, probably except for the first period tonight. Our troubles against Utah at home and Utah on the road came with puck management stuff, trying to do too much, getting a little stubborn with the puck, and we saw a little bit of that tonight. We turned the puck over in some areas tonight where I don't think we had to. We could have put the work first, put it back down low in the offensive zone, and went back to work. It's kind of what we did in the second period tonight to get us rolling. It's what we've done when we've been successful. So we're still figuring out our identity and exactly how we need to play to have success. I think they know it, but the more you kind of see it and go through it, the more they'll buy into it, or the easier it'll be to get them to buy into it. So we're doing lots of good things. You know, we're playing hard. You know, after the first 20 tonight, like that game, we could have rolled over and went away, and we didn't. You know, we get a big point out of it.
Finish with Evan.
You back-to-back this week, will Mackenzie go on the trip with you guys?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay, thank you guys.
Okay, thank you. Yep.